Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Al Capone, a graphic novel published by Black Panel Press. This is one I've been really looking forward to because I kind of want to read a bit about Al Capone and learn about him. Not a person I know tons about. The story is by S. Meralli, and then art is P.F. Radis. I think it's Radis. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So this is an interesting graphic novel told from Al Capone's, I was about to say Al Gore, Al Capone's perspective about his life, how he rose to power and his eventual fall. Now, it is from his perspective, which means he is a unreliable narrator. You know, he is telling and recounting the story to his mother. He is, so he would say stuff like, oh, blah, 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 blah. We got some stuff on dirt on this person. He went away and disappeared, when the image is shown as the person's like riddled with bullets. Oh, blah, blah, blah. So-and-so sold me this and for a great price. Then you see the picture of the person riddled with bullets. So it's a really interesting story. But what I really like about it is that it isn't just, all the flash, the glamour, the gang fights, the gang war, all that stuff. It is, it's really about how the times kind of created Al Capone. He grew up in a time when Italians were really discriminated against. It was a time when you had economic issues, so it was just hard to get work in general and make a living to take care of your family. And then also you had Prohibition, which threw out a whole bunch of opportunities for people who were willing to break the law of the time. So I think all that's really, and then you add in the corruption of the police, the corruption of the politicians, really the corruption of everyone. Anyone he had to pay off got paid off. So I think it's really interesting in that you get to not just see him, but also like the factors that led to his rise. And I think that's a really important thing. The other thing is it's interesting is that the way it's presented, coming from him and him being the unreliable narrator, is that we actually don't have a solid basis or solid facts about his life. There was an autobiography that was written that may or may not be from him. That's in French. There's a lot of other things that are kind of documented. When he became more famous, I should say, like there's a lot more articles about him, but his early life is a little kind of shadier and unknown. There's still a lot of questions of what he was and wasn't involved in, and the creators of this acknowledge that in the back. So their actual narrative and what they lay out plays off the fact that we don't have 100% of the facts. We think he did X, Y, and Z. Did he really do X, Y, and Z? He even leaves it up to, did he do X, Y, and Z? So I think it's really fascinating. And this takes us from his early childhood years to his death, and really how society and how the world around him shaped him. And there was a lot I didn't know that I learned that I thought was excellent. It's a really solid introduction and great way to learn about Al Capone and kind of see the basics of him. It doesn't maybe go too deep into a lot, but you get a good sense of who he is, what he did, and how he rose and got to where he is at. So in that way, I think it's really, really, really solid. The art is good. The story is him telling his life to his mother from jail. So he is busted at this point, and he's kind of living out his years on Alcatraz. The art it's interesting. Like, I don't know quite how to describe the style, but I think it's really appropriate for the time period, and I think it's pretty cool like that. It's a neat style that just works really well for the comic. It's good. It's I think really good. There's a lot to it that is excellent. That gives you a good sense of who this person is, his life, and again how he got where he was at. The art I think is good. Like, I love this panel for some reason. Like, it's just really very like Dick Tracy to me, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, I like it. Like, I went in hoping that I could come out getting a better sense of Al Capone's story, and I got exactly that. So I'm very, very happy about it and pumped. Like, I recommend it. Like, if you are into graphic novels and you want to learn about Al Capone, or maybe into crime stories or whatever, it's well worth picking up. I think it's pretty good. You can go get it, and it's out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, and you can find your local comic shop. No local comic shop, no problem. We got links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank Black Panel Press for hooking us up with the review copy. And of course, thank you all for watching. We appreciate that. If you are into graphic novels, if you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, whatever. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.